Welcome to day 9 of the gourd experiment. And much to my surprise, when I took a little peek this morning, checking soil temperature, dun, 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 we have emergence. I am super surprised by this because if you check out the soil temperature, it's actually not all that warm in here. It's pretty cool. And by soil temperature, it has been hanging out even below 60 degrees the last couple of days. The first 3 days, it was hanging out in the high 60s, and maybe that was enough heat just to spark germination for this little one. There was another one that had started to germinate, but sadly, something got into my raised bed, which I'm really surprised about because the fabric covering I thought would exclude any little varmints getting in here. I don't know if it was like a little mouse or a vole or something got in here, dug up this little gourd seedling, chomped it in two, and went on its merry way. Thankfully, though, it left this other one. From the other gourd piles or patches, there aren't any other signs of emergence. So hopefully this isn't just a one-off thing. Hopefully these other ones are just a few days behind. So with that, I'm going to put the fabric covering back over and let it continue to sit for a couple more days. And then maybe this weekend I'll take a peek and decide whether or not I transplant gourds in and give up on these direct-seeded gourds. In other worlds, I'm really surprised by some of the weed seeds that are poking up. They are still really bright green. I was fully expecting with the fabric covering that any volunteer little weed seeds would be quite white and almost kind of like anemic because they weren't getting enough sunlight. But this is demonstrating that there's enough UV getting through the fabric covering that plant seeds are actually able to grow underneath it, at least for the first little bit. Really surprised. This is cool. So fabric covering goes back on. These guys sit for a couple more days. There's still plenty of soil moisture in the piles or the patches where the gourds are, and we'll see what happens. All right, good luck, little one.